What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. Didn't know I was going to be making a My Two Cents video today, but I happened to see there was a brand new video over on Carnival Spirits by the homie Panic17 talking about Lyte, and I just had to drop my 2 cents on it, so let's talk about it. My 2 cents, motherfucker. So first and foremost, I want to say and give a big shout out to Panic17. I know he's been working on his health, he's been working on his weight, he's looking fucking great, so keep up that awesome work, man. But he made this video about Lyte, about his new album not being out yet, and just kind of talking about Lyte and some of the opportunities he feel that Lyte has been missing. So I wanted to drop this My 2 cents video because I think it's a good topic. There's some things in his video that I want to address myself and give my 2 cents on. So I did take some notes. You're going to see me look down in this just to kind of remind myself what I want to say. But I will leave a link in the description if you didn't see my post that I posted this morning after I watched the video over on my my community tab. You can go check that video out and then come back, or you can watch this and then go check it out. But definitely go check it out. Leave your thoughts on the Carnival Spirits video. But I wanna address some things that were said in the video. That's why there's notes taken. So first thing that was pretty much said or questioned is whether or not Lyte is actually on Psychopathic or not. And nobody really knows. Nobody will come out and say it. Probably, chances are, Lyte has a non-disclosure agreement with them. But I think it's probably pretty clear he's not with them anymore. Everything he's been doing has been Monstar Entertainment, which is his label that he was doing things before he was ever signed to Psychopathic. And I think it's pretty well known that it's probably a direct result of him wanting to be on the Thanos track from the Underground Avengers when they released Anomaly 88 through Magic Ninja Entertainment. I think that's what got him blackballed, blacklisted. I think it's obvious at this point that's kind of what happened, and it's just kind of he's been swept under the rug. We're not going to talk about it. He's not with Psychopathic. It's not going to be fucking addressed. I don't think it's going to be addressed. I think he's just officially independent. So, by the way, apparently they released Thanos Remix that actually has Lyte's verse, and I have yet to check that out. I need to go do so. Well, the next thing is he was kind of talking about he felt like Lyte had been given a golden opportunity, and he really kind of missed and did not take advantage of that opportunity, talking about Psychopathic Records. And then brought up a mentioning of, or an example of Ouija, and how Ouija's just pop, 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 doing a lot of things. And really, when you compare Ouija versus Lyte, Ouija has been well received by the Juggalos, and Lyte kind of meh. You know, something else Panic kind of mentions later is he wasn't a big fan of Lyte. He kind of got tired of Lyte, I guess you could say, or forgot about Lyte. I think a lot of Juggalos did. Lyte is kind of a chopper style. He's more in the realm of like Tech Nine and a lot of the artists on Strange Music and kind of the way he flows. And I'm going to kind of jump ahead on my topics because this is something he mentions later, and he questions whether or not Lyte really is a good fit for Psychopathic. And honestly, I don't think Lyte really was. When I first had heard Lyte, I was the same way. I was kind of like, this is the new artist on Psychopathic. He's a different style than everybody on Psychopathic. He's a different style than a lot of people that have come to Psychopathic. So I honestly don't think Lyte really was a good fit. He was very left field for what we've known to come out of Psychopathic Records. So, you know, when it comes to Lyte versus Ouija, Juggalos have well received Ouija. I don't know what it is they love about him, but they love him. And he's taken full advantage. He's releasing shit nonstop. And yes, Lyte really could have been doing that all along on his own, just like Big Hoodoo could have been doing it all along. ABK, there's a slight mention of ABK in Panic's video. ABK is doing his fucking thing on his own. You know, he's not releasing anything through Psychopathic since fucking forever. I mean, what? Medicine Bag is the last thing Psychopathic to come out of his, so he's killing it on his own. He really doesn't need Psychopathic. I'd like to see something come from Psychopathic, but he really doesn't need Psychopathic at this point. Big Hoodoo and Lyte, they could have been doing things on their own, but I also get that they both have had kids recently. They're taking time to spend time with their family. So that I totally fully get that. You know, Ouija, he's young, he's single. I think he's single. He's young, he's a bachelor. There, that's a good one. He's a bachelor. He doesn't really have a lot of responsibilities. He can just grind and just keep doing what he's doing. Um, there was a funny comment left on the Carnival Spirits video talking about how the lyrical content that Ouija comes out with is not very complex. And I know every time I mention Ouija, I sound like a fucking hater, but, you know, being able to just make one line, end it with a hora, repeat that line and add an A, repeat that line, hora, A. You know what I mean? That got a crack out of me. Not saying that that's all Ouija does. I don't know. Ouija's the one that, for me, I didn't care for and was very forgettable. So, Juggalos love him. So he took advantage of that. He's fucking grinding. Do I think Lyte should have taken better advantage? Yeah, maybe. But he took time out to have a kid and spend time with his family. So I don't think he necessarily passed up that opportunity. I think he took the opportunity to spend time with family. So as far as Lyte not doing anything on Psychopathic, that kind of boils back down to Psychopathic. I mean, Lyte can't perform at shows if he's not booked to go with ICP. It's always Ouija. Always Ouija. Lyte could be going to these shows. I know he's got a show coming up with Blaze, Buckshot, and I think the ROC is going to over somewhere in Europe. You know, they booked him to go. They wanted him to go do that show with them. If Psychopathic is not booking Lyte to do these shows or inviting him to do these shows with him, he can't really do these shows. So as far as that goes, Lyte not doing anything with them, it's on them, not him. Unless they've simply invited him and he's turned him down again because he's spending time with his family, then okay, they probably are going to stop calling after the second or third time you say, nah, I'm gonna sit this one out. But as far as that goes, I think Psychopathic has shined a light on Ouija because he's being well received. Lyte is just very left field from what we're used to getting out of Psychopathic records. And really, in a lot of ways, so is Ouija, because I didn't get it. It hasn't clicked for me. Yeah, that's just some of the stuff that I wanted to address that was mentioned in his video. I think Lyte is doing fine. I think he took time off to spend time with his family, the same way that Big Hoodoo is, the same way that Big Hoodoo has. I'd love to hear some shit from Big Hoodoo, but at the end of the day, if ICP is focusing on ICP, then they're not really going to make room for any of these other artists unless it's the golden child, Ouija. So I think these artists, yeah, they need to step it up and do it on their own if they can. But if they can't, then I say go get yourself under an umbrella from someone who will fuck with you. And if that happens to be M&E, at least I'm going to get content from this artist that I like and fuck with. I really do think Lyte would probably fit in pretty well with Strange Music, but I don't see that ever happening. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on the topic of Lyte and what is he doing. Hopefully his album will be coming out soon. I know it was supposed to come out in December. So was Shapeshifter. We finally got a release date for Shapeshifter, and it's done blown past. But, I mean, it is what it is. Shapeshifter's kind of tied up with all the Young Wicked bullshit, so we probably will never hear Shapeshifter just because of the legality that seems to be tying that motherfucker up. But that's my 2 cents on Lyte. I think he's going to do fucking fine on his own if he pushes himself. And maybe he is pushing himself, but he's also saving time for his family. Regardless, I'm looking forward to Broke But Still Shining. Hopefully it comes out soon. Anyway, leave you guys' thoughts down below. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.